family farm, Utica, Mississippi. There were 4 of us children. I have 1 brother and 2 sisters. Not an affluent family by any means, but certainly a family with a father and a mother that had believed in education. And that was part of my growing up days, that you learned to fix anything that broke. You could fix a tractor, you could fix a lawnmower, you could fix the implement that went behind it. You knew how to mend fences, you knew how things worked. In those early years, you had many customers that were, I'll just say, small-time operators. Many that were even sharecropper type operators, operating on rented land. They had some equipment and a few dollars to start every year with, but were not wealthy at all. In the case of Harry Simmons, Harry had a mother and a father that were very hardworking people, but didn't have a whole lot of assets, or certainly had no wealth behind him whatsoever. And it was a matter of somebody that was willing to work hard, certainly was willing to take some chances, but could see that there was a future that he wanted to be in catfish. And we started with Harry when it was 2 ponds.
All I ever really wanted to do was be a farmer. I saw an opportunity to rent some land and to buy some land that joined this land that my family had. Stan was good about not only understanding farming, but understanding my farm operation. He genuinely wanted me and others like me to succeed.
From the time that he started with our organization in Yazoo City, handling small farming operations, to today, handling a multinational company like Sanderson Farms, he's just done all of those with such grace and elegance.
My business is cyclical, and we go through ups and downs. It can either be a drought, or it can be a loss of an export market because of avian influenza, and all our exports are banned all over the world, so all that product backs up into the U.S. and our prices collapse. We have to depend on the bank to be with us when those things occur.
That's what relationship banking is all about, that ability to be there through the thick and through the thin, but understanding the thick and the thin, understanding the good days and the bad days, and you're able to establish with those people and those operations that you're going to be there with them. You're going to understand what takes place in their shop, not your shop, but in their shop.
He's a coach. He's a developer of people. He really enjoys taking time to bring someone along in a knowledge base that they may not have, that they need for their job, or that they're just interested in.
If they don't mind working, then I sure don't mind spending the time that it takes to help them along life, to learn how to listen, to learn how to appreciate the customer's business.
Stan has invested in other people like he was invested in. And that's a call that all of us have, is not to take knowledge with us, but be able to invest in who's up next, the next generation of bankers.
We became members of the Chapel of the Cross in 1995. We went to the 7:30 service, our first service. It was quiet, it was serene, and we just felt that we belonged there.
In the church, you talk about people who are pillars. You know, folks, you can't imagine a parish without them. And they are just sort of part of the lifeblood of this place. And they are here all the time doing various things. Becky is very involved in giving tours of the chapel and very involved, and she is really our resident scholar in terms of the history of the chapel.
The organ, of course, is not original because this church had no electricity in 1848. Were there stained glass windows? Probably. The stained glass windows would have been removed during the Civil War for lead to make bullets.
Stan is here all the time, ushering on Sunday morning. He has served on our finance committee. He's out in the back mowing grass or wielding his chainsaw, taking care of tree limbs. They're just both such an integral part of this place and the ministries of this place and the working of this place. And it would be hard to imagine the chapel without them.
The neighborhood is wonderful. It is a little oasis in the middle of everything that is developed around us. It allows Becky and I to do things in my downtime that I will certainly continue to do as I've moved on to my next phase of life. I look most to being able to get up every day and do whatever I want to do, and to do it with reasonably good health.
He loves to fix things. He loves to garden. He loves to run the chainsaw.
Love running the chainsaw. Love running the chainsaw. I look forward to spending more time with my sweetheart, 48 years that she's put up with me, and it's time for me to spend more time with her.